Oh, we do have Bob. Okay, Bob is joining us right now. Bob Weiner, Democratic strategist, columnist, and former communications director for Clinton drug czar General Barry McCaffrey. He's also former chief of staff of the House Committee on Aging. Bob, good to have you back.
It's good to be with you, to join the likes of Eisenhower, Bush in China, Clinton. It goes on and on. Our biggies who have sex scandals, doesn't it? And do things that they're not supposed to do.
What is
I'm going to get
China?
Bush in China with a secretary. You didn't know that? First President Bush?
Oh, good grief.
Yes, good grief. That's been all over the press. I know that nobody wanted to go there, but that's where this takes you.
You made it up.
No, he didn't. Actually, I know the woman's name, and it's actually, but I don't want to get into that anymore. But I'm gonna get into things about which I have got to keep my mouth shut because it's off the record stuff.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, Bob, let me ask you, I mentioned this at the beginning of the show, given the Oval Office's Clinton-Lewinsky stain, why so much indignation over General Petraeus' wandering? There seems to be no contextual proportionality here. You know, the Democrats, I got to tell you, this drives me nuts about both parties. They'll each seem to give a pass to their own for that which they would never tolerate from others. But that's especially so on the left. They were very quick to say, why are you so preoccupied with sex? But when it comes to Petraeus, oh, how dare he? How offensive. Bob Weiner.
Gee, I'm not going to make fun of the name Oval Office that you just used in that context. Alan, I really have difficulty wondering why so much attention could be paid to a sex scandal. It should have been sort of quietly dismissed. I think part of the problem, Obama didn't want right away to take Petraeus' resignation, but Petraeus thought that it was a problem. I also think what's coming out here is that there were two women involved, that there were threatening emails, that the guy was the head of the CIA, and that the potential for blackmail was very real, although they're saying that there wasn't any when they have started the investigation.
Whoa. If that's your argument, then all of a sudden the normal, healthy defense for Clinton goes down the crapper. Because, boy, if there's ever a chance – I mean, come on.
Nobody defends Clinton's sex life, but they say he was brilliant in policy, but nobody defends Clinton's sex life. You can't – to the London School of Economics today on the economic impact of the election, which actually has some policy bearing. But we did get into the Lewinsky thing, and they agree that 50% of people don't tell anybody else about their affairs. 50% keep it secret.
On board as well, Bob Weiner, Robert Weiner, if you will, Democratic strategist, columnist, and former communications director for Clinton drug czar General Barry McCaffrey. He's also former chief of staff of the House Committee on Aging. Bob, good to have you back.
Thanks for having me, Alan. It's fun.
Bob, let me ask you very quickly, what do you make of the Obama victory? To what do you ascribe it?
I think Romney was perceived as of the rich, by the rich, and for the rich, and inconsistent in his positions, and especially violated the trust ethic with his ads that were shown to be untrue, and he wouldn't pull them back on welfare jobs and Jeep jobs to China. All that combined, and it wasn't Sandy because Obama had already reclaimed the victory after the second two debates, not the first one where he was horrible. But after the last two debates, the graph shows that his 3 points and $3 million were going to stay pretty consistent.